Is poverty theology a biblical worldview? Simplified greatly, poverty theology is a theological subsection of Christianity that teaches that God wants us to be poor. It defines having riches or resources as an inherent evil and uses one's financial status as a means of judging one's strength of faith. It's very much the antithesis of prosperity theology, and some link this modern view to the view of asceticism, which led to the creation of monasteries, monks, and vows of poverty. Now, to be clear, the Bible doesn't have a formed theology on people's approach to finances other than some simple guidelines. We ought to be using our resources to care for each other, God and his community. We ought to be good stewards of what we have and be generous with it, knowing that God ultimately is behind our wealth or poverty. And lastly, we ought to not idolize it. And it must be said that besides in our sexuality, finances is perhaps the area in which the most believers actually struggle. So a worldview of abstinence in finances may work for some, but it's not a prescribed worldview any more than abstinence is prescribed in sexuality. Instead, the Bible tells us to treat these things morally, in love, with respect, without sin, and in covenant, and to use them to worship God. You don't have to be poor to be godly, nor do you have to be rich.